Yo, what is up, guys? It's Pedro here. So the Washington Commanders just took a linebacker with their 6th-round pick, Kain Medrano, linebacker from UCLA. From watching highlights, that's how I believe you pronounce it. Maybe it's Kain, but Medrano, linebacker, super athletic guy. Maybe not in a position of need that a lot of people wanted them to get, but nonetheless, that is who they drafted. They add some speed to the defense. If you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and that notification bell as well so you never miss a video. Let's get right into it. So they take Medrano, just some information about him, very quick. Fastest 40-yard dash time among linebackers. It wasn't like super quick, like a 4.3 something, but 4.46 for a linebacker. 2.22 is pretty good, or very good. He will at least be able to play special teams early on, and then maybe he'll be able to develop behind Bobby Wagner. I don't mind this. I don't mind taking as many shots as you can at the linebacker position in the later rounds while you have Bobby Wagner, and then you also have Frankie Louvu. Those guys can help develop those younger guys. So you have Dom Hampton, Jordan McGee, and then now Medrano, Kain Medrano. So some information about him, just the basics in terms of athleticism. And hey, every pick the Commanders have selected have been super athletic. 9.83 RAS score, which basically just combines all the combine stuff, their height, their arm length, stuff like that. So height was pretty good, 6'2", basically 6'3". The weight is a little bit low, so he's kind of a tweener between like linebacker and safety. So if he does want to play linebacker, he probably will want to put a little bit of weight on, which might bring down the 40 time a little bit. The speed is really what matters. Who cares about the 40 time? But it might bring the speed down a bit, but maybe he can go to 228, 230 by the start of the season. The vertical jump was great, 38 inches. The broad jump was really good as well. And then the 40 time is amazing. He is ranked 57th out of 3,204 linebackers dating back to 1987. So just some information about him. We talked about all this stuff. 6'3", basically 6'3", 222. You see the arm, measurements. You see the hand. So, he's projected in the 5th, 6th round, so it's not like the Commanders got bad value. You see the combine stats. We already talked about that. I do understand the people that are upset about the pick because, edge rusher's a position of need, and then running back too. I don't care that they didn't take an edge rusher because for me, it's hard to find a, stud edge rusher after day 1. Even day 2, it's hard. It's possible. But day 3, forget about it. it's very hard. There are exceptions, Max Crosby being one of them, but you're way more likely to find a linebacker yes, a linebacker, but what I was meaning to say is a running back. I think a running back on day 3 would have been a good idea. They still have one more pick. I would have liked a running back in, with this pick. There was still some guys available, like Taj Brooks and then Smith, I believe, from SMU. But some information about him in terms of stats. So 2019 didn't play, and I forgot to mention obviously some connections with Adam Peters because he went to UCLA. I also believe if he did play at UCLA all 5 years, which I'll go ahead and check in a second, but the Commanders have a coach who used to be their linebackers coach there, because I remember Carson Schlesinger, who got drafted with the 1st pick in the 2nd round, mentioned that. Played in 5 games in 2020, 10 games in 2021, special teams guy, mainly 2022, 1 start, 38 tackles, 1.5 tackles for loss, interception, forced fumble. 2023 had a good season, started 13 games, 56 tackles, 7 TFLs, 2 sacks, 2 PBUs, and a forced fumble. 2024, 3 forced fumbles, 72 tackles, 11 TFLs, 1.5 sacks, 2 interceptions, with a touchdown returned, 4 PBUs, and was a team captain. Overview, so 6-year senior, so he's old. Team captain with 2 years of starting experience. Long, lean frame is more reminiscent of a strong safety than linebacker, plays with good decisiveness to fill up run fits ahead of blocks, but he gets pushed around when they find him. He has average pursuit speed, but above average man cover talent underneath. His missed tackle total is problematic, so we need to stand out on special teams and as a dime linebacker to value as an undersized outside linebacker to offer value. So there are strengths and weaknesses. If you want to pause, go ahead. We can break all this down a little bit later. We still got another pick that I'm going to have to talk about whenever that happens, and then also, undrafted free agents. But let's get into his stats so we can get a little bit more of an overview. Just confirm that he played at UCLA for 5 years. Oh, great. I love when this happens. Right after they get drafted, you can't look at their stats on ESPN. You have to look at their sports reference stats. So that is just lovely. But here, looking at his information, did play at UCLA. So 6 years is crazy, man. I'm not going to lie. 6 years is crazy, but, might be a little bit more ready than some other guys, but only did have 2 years of starting experience. So am I in love with this pick? No, but it's a 6th-round pick that has some good traits in terms of speed and has a decent height. The weight might be an issue if they want to stick him at linebacker, but a lot of the athletic traits are right there, and has 2 good seasons under his belt. So it is what it is. I think running back is needed still, and they got one more pick. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to see if anything here is if they updated anything here. Antoine Powell-Ryland just got drafted, not to the Commanders, but to the Eagles, so that's not great. And then Aeneas Peebles got drafted to the Ravens, another Virginia Tech Hokie for y'all Hokie fans out there. But yeah, solid pick here. I don't feel one way or the other, so maybe not solid. I don't know, just wait and see. But I do like taking shots on talented guys with good athletic traits, and he was projected in the 5th round. So that's it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe for a bunch of draft content, and peace.